Oh, Harry's house. Nice to see you. Here we go, vibes. Lizzy line, gang gang.
What's up, Liz?
What's up, Lizzy? We need to go. We're going to Whitechapel. So, is it?
Train on platform B to your service to Paddington Station.
No. To the person that said I need to be steadier with the camera. No.
The train approaching platform A is the service to Abbey Wood.
This is by far the nicest tube station.
Cheap.
The nicest line I've ever seen. And it's prepped.
The service now on platform A is your Elizabeth line service to Abbey Wood. If you are joining the platform, please pass along the platform. Make use of all available doors and space on this service. Please do not all try and board this train from the first set of doors. Pass along the platform. Make use of all available doors and space on this service. Please stand back and allow passengers off this train before you attempt to board. Once boarding this service, please do not right down the first car.
Kush. Look at the purple. Mind the gap. It didn't say mind the gap.
I know, you don't have to.
Oh. I feel like I could fall over.
Don't fall.
We are back in Shoreditch on our last day because we forgot to get one thing. We didn't forget. We just postponed getting one thing.
A bagel.
A bagel. A salt beef. Bagel bake. Open 24 hours. Lord Jesus.
Alright.
I wish this was smell-o-vision. This looks kind of crazy. Okay.
You kind of walk in, there's a big serpentine line inside. And two ladies are very nice. But you have to ask for what you want on it. I guess the traditional way is mustard and
I think
pickle.
it's a spicy mustard.
It is. So Maggie's kind of putting
There's
it
a
back
lot
together.
of meat in here. I'm going to do this for my bite because it's just not going to work any other way.
Also, salt beef is corned beef. Just
It
so
is?
you know. Yeah.
I don't like eating the tails. Let's try it.
Yeah, get in there. Maggie was doing her happy dance.
It's really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a thick piece of meat there.
You're gonna love it. Your turn. Right.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Look at it. It's very good. There's a lot of flavors.
It's like my favorite thing we've eaten the whole time. That was like a. This is a meal that was designed for Adam.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, that's good.
Too bad we're sharing it. Half that's mine.
It's fine. The mustard is so good. Pickle, it's all just like perfect.
The sweetness of the pickle. The sweetness of the pickle kind of like goes away, which I like.
Yeah.
I think it's balanced out with the salt, I'm guessing. I don't know how food science works.
Tender. I mean,
Give me some of that.
just like
Just that by itself.
so good, perfectly salted. Man, that's good.
So Adam and I do this thing when we travel. Go do their tourist stuff on the days it rains. We went to Disneyland in the rainstorm. Come along, children. Harry. Harry. It's the Millennium Bridge in the rain, baby.
Look at the shard over there. It looks like
Our last meal. Oh. Our plan worked. We ducked inside for some food and drinks while the big rain cloud passed.
Did we get footage of us hanging out underneath the Tower Bridge?
That wasn't the Tower Bridge.
Or
That was
the
Millennium Bridge.
Millennium Bridge.
I don't know.
That was funny.
What happened?
We walked across the Millennium Bridge, and then as we got to the other side,
Which is
all
this
of
bridge.
there was a bunch of tourists, but you could tell that there was also folk that were like walking home from work.
They were
and
like in business suits.
shit, it's raining. So we all just stood underneath the Millennium Bridge.
We leave tomorrow in the morning and I'm getting really sad.
That's what makes it special. You can't stay somewhere forever, it stops being special.
She's not wrong. This is where we just ate the Swan. It's attached to Shakespeare's Globe or whatever. The one thing we didn't do was take the Uber boat, and I really wanted to take the Uber boat.
I mean, at first I thought it was a gimmick, but when we were here, we kind of watched it. And it actually
pretty
is,
nice.
it's like a useful, I mean, look at these people taking photos of themselves.
You know.
It's definitely kind of a gimmick, but it does get you.
No, it gets you from one end of the city to the other on the river.
And I think it
That's
also
sick.
gets you from the south bank to the north bank, which isn't that terribly hard to do, but it's much more of a process than just getting around
Getting
one
on
side.
Did you guys know Jessica Simpson owns the Shakespeare Globe?
She's right. I read the plaque.
Now it's just gorgeous out.
What's a good song off BSB's Millennium album?
I want it that way.
You are
My fire, the one desire. Yes, I know it's too late, but I won't hit that way. That's good, babe. Good job. Good sponge. We just stumbled across this.
This is Greyfriars Garden. But this used to be the site of, what is it? Sir Christopher Wren Church.
And where the flower
And-
beds are used
right.
to be where the pews were.
It was destroyed somehow, and they made it into a memorial garden, and all of the flower beds is where the pews were. It's recording.
Oh, I don't want that. No, we're not mailing things. Postcards 2 hours before we leave. Sorry.
Now approaching is the service. It's the service to Paddington.
Goodbye.
Headed home.
Heading home.
10 hours.